I thank the honourable member from Mausan Ram, Shri H.M. Shangpliang, for having raised this issue pertaining to the plight of Areca nut farmers in our state.
Is Friday, no?
And also I would like to thank the leader of opposition and the honourable member from Rangsakuna for taking part of this very important issue regarding the Areca nut farmers. Sir, Areca nut is one of the most important and profitable agricultural crops in the state and is a major source of livelihood for many of our farmers across the state. Thus, the discussion on Areca nut and the challenges caused by the bud rot disease is a very important matter for the government. As per the newspaper clipping under the caption, Kirpat kinongrap yau MLA ka Mausan Ram banyakran hayeng dorbat.
Today is Friday, I forgot. So, our schedule of time is only up to 12. It is more than 12 now. So, I extend the time with exercise of the rules 11 that I extend the time till the works. That means whatever the agenda is completed, I extend the time till all the agendas are disposed of for today.
So, as per the newspaper clipping under the caption, Kirpat kinongrap yau MLA ka Mausan Ram banyakran hayeng dorbar, published in the Khasi newspaper Maupar, dated 27 February 2022. The farmers from Mausan Ram have raised the two main issues. There are request the government to declare Areca nut as an agricultural crop, occurrence of the symptom of yellowing of Areca nut leaf and bud rot in their Areca nut plants. In regard to the request to declare Areca nut as an agricultural crop, I would like to clarify that Areca nut is listed in the list of agricultural produce and livestock at serial number 21 under Meghalaya State Agricultural Produce and Livestock Marketing, Promotion and Facilitation Act 2020 as agricultural product. As per the definition in the Meghalaya State Agricultural Produce and Livestock Marketing, Promotion and Facilitation Act 2020, an agricultural produce include all produce, whether processes or not, of agriculture, horticulture, apiculture, sericulture, livestock and product of livestock. Forests excluding trees grown on private land specific in the schedule or declared by the government by notification from time to time. This schedule has been approved by the cabinet recently. This new schedule has specified about is prepared by the Meghalaya State Agriculture Marketing Board with inputs from other allied departments with inclusion of more product from other sectors like animal husbandry, sericulture, forest, fisheries, medical plant board. It may also be mentioned that as per the earliest Act, Meghalaya State Agriculture Produce Marketing Act 1980, Areca nut is listed in the schedule under Group 6, serial number 5. However, as per the community listing on the AkmarNet portal of Directorate of Marketing and Inspection, Government of India, Areca nut has been grouped under drugs and narcotics. The Government of India is also no longer approving schemes under MIDH or other central scheme for areca nut on the grounds that the crop is harmful to health. With regard to the issue raised by the farmers on yellowing of areca nut leaf, which occurred mainly due to bud rot disease, the district horticulture officers, East Khasiels, along with the subject matter specialized SMS from KVK East Khasiels, have made joint diagnostic visit to affected village on the Mausanram CNRD block to identify the cause of the disease, and accordingly, the control measures are recommended to the farmers for managing the disease. Similar step has been taken up by the other district alongside KVKs in providing technical support by way of imparting training on management of disease and pests. The department has instructed all the DHOs to inspect and monitor the status of the disease over the last 6 months in the affected areas. Status reports were made for each district where areca nut was cultivated, and the percentage of affected areas by the bud rot disease were determined. In the East Khasiels, on the Mausanram and Penutsla CNRD block, 43 villages has been affected with an estimate area of about 298.4 hectare. Beside East Khasiels, many other districts were also affected. In terms of area, West Garoils was one of the most affected districts with approximately 801 hectare, which account for 16% of total areas under areca nut cultivation in the district. West Khasiels had 5%, Southwest Khasiels had 20%, South Garo Hills had 17%, East Garo Hills had 1.7%, and North Garo Hills about 30% of affected areas. Other districts like Ribhoi, Southwest Garo Hills, East Giant Hills, West Giant Hills, and Eastern West Khasiels have reported only sporadic occurrence with negligible percentage of damage. Based on the detailed report by the department, several steps were taken up by the department to manage bud rot disease. Awareness program to the farmers have been organized from time to time to stop and minimize the effect of bud rot on areca nut plantation, where the farmers are advised to do the following: field sanitation practices including removal and burning of infected dry bunches to reduce the disease, spraying of infected grounds and also surrounding healthy palms with 1% Botox mixture, soil drenching with trichoderma viride after transplanting of the areca nut at 5 ml per liter of water, spraying with trichoderma viride at 5 ml per liter of water, and 7-10 day depending on the severity of the disease. The Directorate has also consulted ICR scientists relating to this disease. The Central Plantation Crops Research Institute, CPCRI, Regional Center, Kahi Kuchi, Assam, CPCRI, Kasarod, Kerala have been provided the expert recommendation on how to manage the bud rot. ICR with CPCRI has worked out together on the issue of bud rot disease for many years on areca nut plant, and after screening several fungicides, it was found that prophylactic spraying of 1% of Botox mixtures, which is copper sulfate plus lime plus water at 1 kg plus 1 kg plus 100 liters water with pH 7, just before the onset of monsoon, to all the areca nut trees and bunches. Once more spray after 35-45 days is required if the raining season prolonged, which is effective in reducing the disease. The department is cognizant of problem caused by the bud rot disease affecting the livelihood of many areca nut farmers in the state. Based on all the findings and solutions, the department has committed to take up large-scale spraying of Botox mixture across all the affected areas under areca nut cultivation. Now is the right time to take up pre-monsoon spraying Accordingly, all the DHOs are being instructed to take up timely spraying, and we are providing funding support to all the district. We are very much concerned about the welfare of Areca nut farmer and taking this remedial action to stop the further spread of the disease. Before I resume my seat, Mr. Speaker, sir, the point which have been raised by the leader of opposition and the honourable member from Rasangkuna will be noted, and I hope this reply satisfied the esteemed members. Thank you.
Yes, Doctor.
Only one stress on whatever I had the privilege to submit before this August House. From the replies of the Honorable Minister, we could find out that prevention of contracting the disease by any of our crops in the state can be prevented by having that stringent protocol in respect of any of the planting materials being brought from outside. This has to be there. This is not there in the measures. That's why I think I'm fortunate to make this point before the August House. This is one of the most crucial part in preventing any disease infecting our different crops, whether it is Areca nut or others also. So kindly see that this particular important measure is put in place. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir. Point has been noted.
So I'd like to thank the Honourable Minister in charge of Agriculture for his reply on the short duration raised by me, sir. I appreciate his efforts in the reply being very technical about the reasons for the decay and the rotting of the plantations of Areca nut. But sir, I had also placed certain suggestions to the Honourable Minister saying, number one, due to these massive decay and rotting of these Areca nut plantations, is the government contemplating of providing any sort of relief or compensations to these farmers of the Mausaram constituency and also of the other parts of the state as well? We have heard even in Garo Hills there is massive destruction of these Areca nuts, number one. Number two, I had also suggested that the government should examine in launching an Areca nut mission, which will encompass all aspects of suggestions that has been given to the Honourable Minister today by the Leader of Opposition, by the Honourable Member from Rasakona, and so on. And there are various other members in the Treasury bench as well who perhaps would have shared the same views. And therefore, in the interests of the farmers of the state who are on Areca nut plantation, we understand from the Honourable Minister that this particular item, Areca nut, falls under drugs and narcotics. But what can we do? This is the livelihood of the people. We cannot do away with it. Therefore, I think a mission has to come up from the state level wherein we should protect and provide sustainability to the Areca nut farmers. May we have that kind of assurance from the Minister, sir.
Sir, from the government point of view also, we are equally concerned about this. So we'll examine this matter. And the point has been raised by all the three members, sir. Honourable member has been noted by me, sir. Thank you.
More thing which I forgot to bring it to the notice of the Minister in view of the reply. Now this disease management, I personally also have tried to get this even Trichoderma viride. It's not available in the market. In fact, I had to ask the director and give me. So kindly see that these inputs for disease management are available in all the district offices. Or otherwise, at least a designated dealer should be known to the farmers. I had to all the time talk to the office to get these inputs. So This is one important aspect. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for people to manage it.
Right, sir.